You most likely believe that you're the life of the party while you sit there. You think you have your social life all figured out, don't you? Well, allow me to break through your illusions. If you hadn't figured everything out, you probably wouldn't be here. Chances are, you're stuck in mediocrity, with friendships that aren't very deep and connections that won't get you anywhere. You're clinging to the social ladder, but it won't get any higher. If you're done lying to yourself and ready to face reality, then grab your pens and get ready for 4 easy steps to maximize your potential status. But be warned, this isn't your typical feel-good, sugar-coated manual. It's the unvarnished, raw reality, and it will test you to the breaking point. But if you have the will to persevere and see it through, you'll eventually rise above the anonymous hordes and establish yourself as someone who matters. First, develop a powerful personal brand. To start, remember that no one is interested in a forgettable nobody. To make an impression on others, you must have a distinctive brand that stands out from the crowd. This is the cornerstone of your social supremacy. Without it, you are nothing. Don't worry, though, I won't abandon you in your current state of obscurity. The first step in developing a personal brand that commands respect and attention is to figure out who the hell you are. I know it sounds easy, but you'd be surprised at how many people can't answer this. Take some time to sit down and honestly examine your values, strengths, and passions. Next, determine your unique selling points. Don't just list the things you think others want to hear, that's sad. Be honest with yourself because authenticity is essential and you won't succeed without it. What distinguishes you from the mentor? It's evident that if the woman sitting next to you finds it difficult to respond, it's time to invest in yourself and learn new abilities. Embark on extraordinary experiences and establish yourself as a figure worth discussing now that you have a clear understanding of who you are and what makes you special. It's time to take the world by storm. Don't strive to fit in, instead, be consistent in both your behavior and look. Make an impression, look the part, project confidence, and forge your own path. Not only should you avoid becoming another sheep in a world full of sheep, but you should also carefully consider not being scared to polarize others. If you do that, people will either love you or despise you, but at least they won't ignore you. Step 2 is to cultivate your high-value relationships. You've built your personal brand, but it won't get you to the top of the social hierarchy on its own. If you want to maximize your social status, you need to surround yourself with high-value people who will support and encourage you. Be bold, be unapologetic, and be you. If you try to please everyone, you'll end up being nothing more than a bland, forgettable nobody. I won't sugarcoat it, this step is going to be tough, but it's imperative that you do it. By taking a close, hard look at your present social circle, you can help cut some fat. Be brutally honest with yourself. Are these people actually helping you level up? If not, it's time to sever all connections, harsh but necessary. No matter how long you've known someone, you can't afford to waste your time on them. An ankle weight is just an ankle weight, regardless of how long you've worn it. You may be wondering how to identify high-value individuals, so the key is to look for people who share your drive, ambition, and values. If they don't, they're not worth your time. Once you've located these high-value individuals, it's time to prove your worth to them. Contrary to popular belief, you don't need to be famous or wealthy to be valuable. You can simply be a good person who makes people happy to be around. Keep in mind that relationships are two-way streets, so if you want to attract these high-value people, you must also be a high-value person. Prioritize listening over talking. While many people enjoy hearing themselves talk, very few actually listen. If you are that exceptional person who pays attention and demonstrates genuine interest in others, people will notice. Ultimately, don't just network, instead, cultivate real connections. Choose your relationships carefully and concentrate on developing truly significant connections. Remember that the people you surround yourself with have a big impact on your social status. Build meaningful relationships and watch as your status soars, but don't get comfortable, there's still a lot of work to be done. Watch these videos to learn more. I am aware that you are among those losers who believe they already know everything, yet even after seeing only one video on our channel, you still clicked on it, demonstrating your desire to start getting better. All you need is a road. 10 modules that you can perceive as ladders have been placed down. Each ladder or module will precisely walk you through the process of reaching peak muscularity and beyond. You can either click the link in the description below step 3, or you can keep wasting time and energy on paths that lead nowhere. Advanced testosterone optimization gets women to master the game of exchanging value for actual money-making methods, and even more. I've literally laid the groundwork for you to become jacked, attractive, rich, and of high social status. You don't lack motivation, you just lack knowledge and trust in the path that you're taking. Improve your ability to communicate. Let us clarify one issue. One of the most important skills you need to improve your social standing is excellent communication. If you can't articulate your ideas and thoughts in a way that others can understand, you'll find it difficult to advance, I promise. Think about Dale Carnegie's How to Win Friends and Influence People story about the salesperson. This salesman, who we'll call Sam, had average sales numbers at first. He wasn't failing, but he wasn't standing out either. Like many other salespeople, he was concentrating on closing deals and earning a commission, paying little attention to really getting to know his clients. Until one day, Sam read Dale Carnegie's book and realized that he could change his career by adopting the book's principles and beginning to actually listen to his clients and show genuine interest in their needs, desires, and concerns. Rather than concentrating on closing the sale, Sam started by posing open-ended questions and attentively listening to their responses, making sure to keep eye contact, nod, and demonstrate empathy when necessary. He would then follow up on their issues and provide solutions that met their needs. Sam's sales figures skyrocketed as a result of his new approach, which prioritized his clients' needs. His clients felt understood and valued as a result, and they began to seek him out for repeat business and refer him to their friends, families, and colleagues. Eventually, Sam became one of his company's top salespeople, enjoying the financial benefits and social status that went along with it. The narrative serves as a wonderful illustration of the impact that simple, genuine communication can have when one takes the time to listen to and interact with others. Sam changed both his personal and professional lives. He moved from being a regular salesman to someone with a great reputation, strong relationships, and a successful business. It sounds so easy, yet so few people actually do it. Ineffective communication can make your resume useless, hinder your chances of landing a good job, make it difficult for you to find the love of your life, make it difficult for you to have crucial conversations with your family and friends, prevent you from being able to support them, and much more. Therefore, what can you do to improve your communication skills? First, don't simply talk, listen. We've already discussed this, but it's bears that keep repeating learn to listen intently. It's more important to comprehend the other person's point of view, feel their feelings, and have meaningful conversations than it is to simply listen to what they have to say. Proceed to practice your nonverbal communication. Unbelievably, your tone of voice, facial emotions, and body language all speak more than what you say. Step 4. Command respect and authority. To maximize your social status, you'll need to command respect and authority. Don't confuse this with being bossy or a tyrant. True authority comes from within and is something that others will naturally recognize. One way to command respect is by being consistent in your words and actions. If you say you're going to do something, do it. Don't make empty promises or change your mind on a whim. Instead, master the art of communicating confidence and authority without coming across as arrogant or domineering. People respect those who are reliable and loyal to their word. Competence is another essential component in establishing authority and commanding respect. Be extremely good at what you do. When you possess knowledge and expertise, others can't help but notice and comment, "Damn, they admire you." You should never stop learning and growing. Since complacency is the enemy of excellence, let's remember integrity, or, for those of us who watch South Park, remember tegrity. Although it may be tempting, keep in mind that short-term successes do not necessarily translate into long-term success. Instead, always act honorably and fairly when interacting with others. Individuals honor those who uphold high moral standards. If you want to maximize your social status in this arena, you must put in time and effort to improve your skills rather than coasting through life with subpar abilities. Jack's metamorphosis serves as evidence that it's never too late to grow and change, but the reality is that you are the one who has to take action and begin your journey towards becoming the person you know you can be. No one else will do it for you. Accept that challenge, and your perseverance and hard work will soon pay off.